All right, hey, yes. So graphing with the point slope form of a linear equation is actually really nice, because the equation itself tells you a point on the line and it tells you what the slope is. Hence it's called point slope. So if you know a point on the line and you know its slope, it's pretty easy to figure out another point on the line, and then you just connect the 2 points and you're done. So let me show you how this works. So here's an equation in the point slope form. So what this is saying is, um, if you've got a point on the line, um, called x1, y1, that's just saying, the x coordinate, y coordinate. Um, so if you've got a point on the line and you have the slope, and call that m, you've got y minus the y coordinate of the point equals the slope times x minus the x coordinate of the line. So that's what's going on here. So y minus the y coordinate of a point on the line, so 3 is the y coordinate of a point on the line, equals the slope times x minus the x coordinate of the point that's on the line. All right? So I just extracted this information from the equation, and so let's plot that point that we know, 2, 3. I guess I should probably label the axes. That's the y, that's the x. We'll say these go by ones. Um, okay, so the point 2, 3, x is 1, 2, and y is 1, 2, 3. Okay, now the slope is 4, which I would actually like to write as 4 over 1. Same thing, right? 4 divided by 1 is 4. Because the slope is the change in y over the change in x. So it's nice to write it as a fraction even if it doesn't look like a fraction, just so you know what's going on. So I'm gonna figure out another point just based on the slope. So I start with this point. So my change in y is 1, 2, 3, 4, positive 4, so I go up 4. And my change in x is positive 1, so I go up to the right 1. And there I've graphed another point in the line. Now I can just connect them. Boom. Well, sort of boom. Let's see. Uh, Arrows on both sides because it goes off infinitely in both directions. I'm struggling to line this up. When you draw this, you can use a ruler or something. I don't know if you do it on a piece of paper. If you do it on a computer, whatever works for you. Something like that. Connect to 2 points. So that's this line, right? All right, let's try another one. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Um, so yes. So now, okay. Pay attention. I did this purposely to try to trick you, but then I was going to tell you how not to be tricked by me. I have y plus 4. The form of the equation is y minus the y coordinate. So if you see y plus 4, think of it as y um, minus negative 4. Same thing, right? Minus a negative is plus. So the y coordinate of the point that's on the line is negative 4. Yeah, so just be careful. So the y coordinate is negative 4. Okay, so y minus the y coordinate of a point on the line is equal to the slope. So the slope is 2/3 times x minus the x coordinate. So my x coordinate would be 7. All right, so I've got a point and I've got the slope from the point slope form. So x is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. And then y is negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 7, negative 4. Now I want to figure out another point in the line based on this point and based on the slope. So my slope is 2 over 3. So that's the change in y over the change in x. So I would go up 2. My change in y is a positive 2, and I would go over 3. 1, 2, 3. But that's off the grid here. So let me do it another way. Um, can we agree that negative 2, oops, negative 2 over negative 3 is equivalent to 2, positive 2 over positive 3. Yeah, because the negatives would cancel out. So I'm gonna go backwards here. So I'm gonna start with this point. So my change in y is negative 2 down 2, and then negative 3. So to the left 3 would be my change in x. Okay. Now I can connect the 2 points. Boom. Just make it red. Just make it thick. Whatever. Crazy. That's a little crazy. Sorry. Yes. So there you go. So why don't you try this one? Now be careful with positives and negatives. If it doesn't look exactly like this, make it look exactly like that. Extract a point from the line. Extract the slope. Start with the point, plot it. Use the slope to plot another point. Connect the lines. Boom, you're done. All right, enjoy.